A pleasant good night to my political leader, a woman who is second to none. Members of NATEX, my UNC family, members of the listening public, those who are sitting in the comfort of their home. It's my pleasure to speak to you tonight on local government. Today, I could stand here and say boldly that the councillors in the Sangre Grande region, and I think I can speak on behalf of all councillors, are really going through a rough time due to the lack of resources in the Sangre Grande region. Sometimes, as an older man, I really feel the pain, especially when the burgesses of our region comes down on our councillors. They make demand and the councillors have nothing to offer. Since we entered the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, the UNC Council, a UNC-run council, we are faced with no funding, no funding. All funding start to deplete. All funding start to deplete. Under maintenance of vehicle, no funding. The cesspit truck down. The water truck down. Every second of the day, somebody would be calling your phone. They need a toilet. They pay 6 months, they pay 8 months, they pay 10 months, and they cannot get their toilet clean because the vehicle is not working. Well, the water truck service is one of the worst in the Sangre Grande region. As you all know, the Sangre Grande region is one of the largest regions we have. And we have 1 or 2 water trucks in the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, and 90% of the time, these trucks are not serviceable. So, the councillors will be getting licks one after the other. Every second of the day, they are faced with blows from the public due to this PNM government. I am asking the Minister of Local Government to find funding, find it wheresoever he can, and release it to our corporation so that we can act in an effective manner. Yes. No PPE, no PPE. The workers in Sangre Grande region working now with slippers on the job site. They cannot get up boots, no funding. They have on their home clothes, 3/4 pants, short pants, armless jersey, and nobody could tell them anything because we have no funding. We have no funding. We cannot supply the needs of the employees of the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. No tools. No tools. So when you pass by the road or you go in the trace or the track, you will see them standing. And when you ask them, so they're not working today, they will say, well, we don't have any tools. And you cannot argue with them because they have no tools. Failure on behalf of local government. No money for goods and service. Our region is affected by natural disaster time after time because the Ministry of Works is not cleaning our water courses. All the water courses are clogged, and every time 2 drops of rainfall in Sangre Grande, we are being flooded out. And this shameless government have nothing to offer when the people get flooded out and they lose all that they work how many years for. And they go to social service to get some assistance. It takes them years. Some of them never get compensated. I could remember in 2018, Sandy Grande was one of the regions that was flooded out more than any other region. And today, 2022, some of these people were never compensated. This government never have money. And you would not believe that under disaster, for the fiscal year, we receive $50,000. How shameless this government is. How shameless. $50,000. My heart goes out for my councillors. You know, we expected a bad weather condition sometime last Monday. And I saw the effort my councillors put out to assure that the Burgesses were protected, because they didn't want them to be affected and not get no compensation from this government, because they tend to turn a blind eye and a deaf ears when these things happen. They operate in such a way like it already happened, so let it go by. It's only who feels it knows it. And I can tell you tonight that the councillors feel it on many occasions. I see Councillor Philip, Councillor C. Charan, Councillor Maraj, Councillor Nasser in tears in the corporation. They cry tears for their Burgesses because they cannot afford to do it, and this worthless, wicked government not doing it. Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Works and Transport, Minister of Local Government, I am asking you to step up or step out. We don't have time to waste. We know that the UNC is a caring, loving government. We have a leader who loves people. She cares about people. I could remember in Ms. Kamala Persad Bissessa's tenure as Prime Minister, the type of delivery that was handed out to one and all. There was no separation. This government is the government that rule and divide. They separate, and people continue to vote for this careless government, all because of race. And I put no water in my mouth to say it. We cannot continue to vote based on race. We vote for what is good and proper. And the only government that will deliver what is good and proper in fairness to all is the United National Congress. Tonight, I would not say no more. I would not say no more. Because, but I am urging each and every one of you here, don't be afraid to talk to them PNM. They're just shame right now. They're just shame. And they're staying very quiet because they're shame. So now is the time to approach them. Yes. They need help, you know. They need help, and it's we to help them. We, the members of the United National Congress. And I say that with no hard feeling. I am willing to help all you. And all my UNC members here are willing to help all you. Come brave. Forget Rowley. He ain't doing nothing for all you. It's the most promising government I ever meet. They promise for 5 years, they never deliver. And all you go and put them back again. And now all your shame, all your hiding. All right. Let's not do like Adam and stay in the garden and hide. Come out. Come out and vote for the United National Congress.